Welcome to the deep dive. Today, we're cutting through a lot of the online chatter. We're going to look into something, well, frankly, darker than your usual fandom spats. We're talking about coordinated, kind of manufactured negativity aimed at the P-pop group SB19 and their fans, 18.
Yeah.
We've got sources here detailing what some are calling intentional misinformation. So our mission today is really to unpack the patterns behind these, deliberate attempts to discredit a really successful group and maybe understand why it's happening.
Okay, let's get into it. Because what we're seeing here, it really isn't just like fans having disagreements online.
Right.
This feels much more like targeted manipulation. It uses digital tactics, designed specifically to create conflict.
Artificial conflict.
Exactly. Not just within the SB19 fandom, but trying to set other OPM fandoms against each other too.
And the sources we looked at, they really highlighted one pretty stark example of this tweet.
Ah, yes, the tweet.
It was doing the rounds, really nasty stuff, basically calling for, all OPM fandoms to unite against SB19?
And wishing their success, their universe, onto another group instead. Just dripping with negativity.
Poison, like you said.
But here's the crucial part. The real insight from the source material. That tweet. It came from a fake account.
A fake, so not even a real fan.
Oh, not a real 18 who was maybe upset about something. This was an account set up purely to impersonate an 18.
Wow.
Designed, it seems, solely to spread hate and, ignite tensions between all these different OPM communities.
That's next level. Creating an account just to impersonate and cause chaos. It's like digital arson.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
And it fits this wider pattern the sources talk about, this coordinated misinformation.
So how does that pattern work?
Well, these operators, they post something really inflammatory, like that fake tweet. They wait.
Let it spread.
Let it spread. Let the reactions build. Let the damage amplify.
Yeah.
And then they delete the tweet or deactivate the whole account.
Gone without a trace.
Only to potentially pop up later under a new name,
Yeah.
doing the same thing. So one fake post suddenly looks like widespread anger.
Okay, but the sources mentioned it wasn't just online fakes. It felt like a broader campaign.
Yes, that's right. It's described as more of a toolkit of negativity.
So beyond the fake tweets.
Yeah, the sources mention other things. Online smear campaigns, absolutely. But also reports of coordinated physical actions.
Like what?
Like documented instances of booing at events.
Yeah.
Things clearly designed to undermine them publicly in the real world, not just online.
Okay, wow. So that brings us to the big question. Why? Why this level of organized attack against one group?
Well, if we connect the dots based on the sources, the theory presented is, it's compelling.
Which is?
That SB19 represents something that's actually threatening to maybe the status quo.
How so?
Because they symbolize Filipino excellence, right? Hard work, self-made success. They didn't have the huge label backing early on, no big foreign production house pulling strings. They kind of built it themselves.
And that's disruptive. That kind of success coming from outside the usual channels, it shakes things up.
Exactly. It challenges the established order in the Filipino music scene. And that kind of disruption, it can provoke a strong reaction.
A negative reaction. Like one source put it, you don't bother trying to pare down something irrelevant.
Right. You only attack what threatens your comfort zone. That was the quote. The negativity itself is almost proof of their impact.
Which is ironic, isn't it?
Completely.
Yeah.
Because while all this manufactured drama is happening, SB19 is, actually achieving things.
Filling arenas,
taking P-pop to a global stage, building this incredibly loyal fan base, the 18s, who often actually collaborate well with others despite these attempts to divide them. Their actual foundation seems solid.
So, wrapping this up, what does this all mean for you, listening to this? It seems the sheer intensity, the coordination behind all this negativity, it probably says more about SB19's success and influence than about any real weakness in the group or their fans. The attacks reflect their power.
Yeah, and it leaves you with a pretty important question to think about, doesn't it?
Which is,
what does it really say about a success story when maybe its biggest hurdles aren't coming from artistic rivals or fair competition,
right,
but from deliberately manufactured division? From anonymous lies and these targeted smear campaigns, it suggests that maybe, just maybe, no amount of that digital noise can actually erase a foundation built on, truth and genuine achievement.